But these are the old movies. These are literally the old movies, Em. Okay, anyways, I need to go back to this list because all my photos are out of order. So we can see what order we're looking at this in. We just rewatched it, but I can't remember the exact order, so we're obviously gonna use this. Okay. So we're starting with Iron Man, the Incredible Hulk, and the Incredible Hulk, and Iron Man 2. Okay. Where is Iron Man? So I think the first Iron Man. It is obviously where he becomes Iron Man. That was really good. Actually, funny story. I did not previously like or appreciate rather. I didn't appreciate the first Iron Man and the first Captain America when I watched it initially. Still not my favorites, but I definitely liked watching Iron Man this time around. So, uh, this might be a A actually. I don't know how I feel about Iron Man. The first Iron Man, the first Captain America. I'm actually going to be a little bit stumped by this one. Let me think about it. Hey, Jonathan, I saw that you followed a few days ago. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. How are you doing? Welcome in. I am an Iron Man. Are you though? Doomsday should. Yeah, I think it's going to be good. But it's literally the end of next year. Did you see this, Silent? So the next Marvel movies are in a year's time, next July, Spider Man. And then end of next year, Doomsday. And then end of the following year is the next movie. What's the next one? But yeah, that's all we get. The OG Iron Man is gone, sadly. Iron Man. Did Ozzy play an Iron Man? This is my Iron Man. Robert Downey Jr. is my Iron Man. And I guess now my Doomsday. Hey? We all know that's happening. Disney purchased Marvel in 2009 after the success of Iron Man. Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Well, the movies then from then on were really good. So now different story. Then really good. Well, after you set all of them, you can do your final arrangement. Exactly, Kurt. Exactly. Family time. Catch you later. Fuza, you were supposed to be here for the tier list. What is this? Enjoy the family time. Iron Man 1 was S tier for me. The newer Marvel movies are kind of meh. The newer Marvel movies are kind of meh. But I'm going to put Iron Man 1 A tier. I'm not going to, it wasn't S tier, but it was definitely very good. Like, I think I remember it being more of a C the first time I watched it. I think I might have watched it like 3 or something times in total. But the last time we just watched it now, A tier for sure. So I think I'm going to leave it there. Send your link on Discord, Tay. Okay, I'll check it later. It's about Aussie. Okay. So Iron Man 1, it was really good because they show you how smart he is and they kind of do a nice character setup for him, obviously, in this way. They show how conceited and arrogant and smart and everything he is. So, like, rewatching it, really good. Thunderbolts action drove was something Dev peeps to them. I like Thunderbolts. When I watched Thunderbolts, I was like, I think Marvel might be back. And then Fantastic Four came out, and I was like, nah, never mind. Most people like Thunderbolts, by the way. I think majority of the reviews were good for Thunderbolts. Okay, next up we have Incredible Hulk. Yo guys, Incredible Hulk. Is it this one? Yes. Incredible Hulk's going straight to D. I'm sorry. We rewatched Incredible Hulk. I was busy falling asleep. Okay, towards the end, I was busy falling asleep because I was really trying to pay attention. Because, like, when it started and everything, I was like, everything felt this whole movie of the Incredible Hulk. Firstly, it's not Mark Ruffalo, so that's the first issue. Mark Ruffalo is our Hulk, my Hulk at least. I know some of you guys, it's not your Hulk, it's my Hulk. Um, everything of this movie felt very random, like it jumps straight into things. And Joshua explained to me why, but like I said, this is my opinion from my perspective. It shouldn't have been so random and all over the place. I feel like there could have been a lot more structure to what was happening, a lot more storytelling. It was lacking a bit of storytelling. So this Incredible Hulk is going straight to D, straight down. I took my wife and kids. No, Fuza, you gotta have family time. It's okay. It's from the 1970 album Paranoid. Ozzy's one, eh? Hmm. You love the English accent, and I love David. David. What's his surname? What's his surname? Silent, you know his surname. He's very good. I like him. So he was in Stranger Things, and now I see him in everything else. Really like him. Hey, Sedarius, welcome in. How are you? Where have you been? Hmm? Okay, next in the list we've got Iron Man 2. Iron Man 2, which one? Wait. And I need to think about what happened in Iron Man 2. I just wanna, oh wait, let's not look at that. I just wanna look at what the image is. It's gonna remind me. Iron Man 2, hey? Hmm. I wonder where this one is on the list for me because Iron Man is not. Wait, I have to think about what I'm gonna say. Wait, give me a second, guys. Okay, I'm back. Get ready to riot chat? No, I could. I got my pitchfork and torch. No, you guys, if you have a sub, you got a riot wheel. Okay, if you want to riot, if you don't agree with me, here we go. Just pop some of those in chat. Easy. Okay, what are we looking at? Iron Man 2. So, this was also actually good. Ugh, I wonder if this is going to be A tier as well. This one might actually be B. No. Oh, the Iron Mans are so good though. I think so. This is the one where there's this man that has like an ex-convict or something, and he has a similar he has like very good tech and stuff. So he tries to fight Iron Man. Um, and that dude, I don't know what his name is as an actor, but that dude from Charlie's Angels is in there, and he's kind of like running the whole show. What is this? But now I can't remember. Um, what was in 3? I think this is gonna be a as well, if I'm being honest. No, this one's gonna be a 8, yeah. I'm gonna be an 8, yeah. Yes, let's do it. 8 year. Guy Pearce, yes. Guy Pearce is the one. Oh, you know what I'm talking about. I didn't think you know stuff about movies, cuz I'm joking. Joking. Um yeah, that was very cool. I'm gonna go with 8 year. I think Iron Man 2 was really good as well. I think 3 was the least of the three, but still really this is gonna be difficult, guys. Phase 1, 2, and 3 of Marvel were just chef's kiss, honestly. Okay, next movie. We've got Thor. Okay, Thor 1. Thor 1. I don't know. I don't know. I thought Thor 1 was my favorite. Like going into our rewatch this time around, I thought Thor 1 was my favorite out of the Thor movies. But then when we rewatched it, when I rewatched Thor 1, I was like, this one is actually a little bit not boring. Like it's still Thor, it's still good, but it wasn't the best. Like he doesn't have his powers. His father obviously sends him away because he needs to learn his lesson and get his attitude in check. But he doesn't have his powers for most of the movie. Um, it's a lot of just running around. Oh, I need to get my hammer. Oh, this blah blah blah. It's just a lot of running around and doing stuff in this movie. So I think when I rewatched it this time, I was like, it's actually not that great, you know? It's still good. It's still one of the Marvel goods, you know. So I'm gonna roll with it. It's gonna be a B for me. Thor 1. By the way, so if you asked me a year ago who my favorite Marvel superhero was, it was always Thor. This time around, after rewatching it, it's actually Captain America, guys. Captain America is the bee's knees, not only because of his looks, but he's like super cool. Like he's the like if anyone's looking to something, sometimes it's 30. If anyone's looking for something or to someone, it's Captain America. He walks in there, he gives you a speech. He walks in there, he doesn't he kicks butt. Um He's obviously known as the one with like the morals and the stuff, he's the good guy, whatever. So yeah, Captain America is my new favorite from these Marvel superheroes, 100%. I mean, it's the goat, exactly all feel the goat. Hey, Jonathan, all the way over on Kick, thank you, I appreciate the follow. We're doing this Kick thing for the first time. This is our second Kick stream, so it's very empty over there. It's very quiet over there, but welcome in. Okay. So yeah, that Thor was a bit meh. Oh, we just started talking about Captain America, and we're going straight into Captain America, the first Avenger, which is this, right? Why can I not see I can't see the images properly. Captain America, the first Avenger, is here. This is the movie I said I don't like, or I didn't like. The very first time I watched this movie, I was not that into like backstories and character evolution and stuff like that. So I didn't get that this whole movie was a very slow paced setup for who Captain America was. And so it was very slow for me. And I was like, no, this movie is trash. Ever since then, I think I've watched it like 2 or 3 more times. And it's like, it's so good. It's so good. Like they do such a good, they do such a good, they really do a good thing at setting at the whole scene for who the Avengers are, who Captain America is, and like how he's captain, right? He's the captain, and they do a really good setting of his character as like this, like I said earlier on, this noble, moral, good guy. Um, and just like seeing where he came from as this small, scrawny boy who just wanted to do good and contribute, and then he got the serum, and now this is who he is. So they did a really good job of this in this first movie. So I actually can't believe that I never liked it, and can't believe that he was never my favorite Avenger, a superhero for Marvel, but now he is, and now I really like this movie. So it's there, it's right there in S tier. Don't trust him. I'm the real Jonathan. Jonathan is odd. Jonathan the odd. I see the difference. Jonathan is odd is the fake, and Jonathan the odd is the real. Got you, got you. So far, your tier list is the same as mine. Day, yeah. Okay. I feel like this is solid so far. Next, we go into Marvel's The Avengers. Is this the first one? Yes, I think this was the first one. It's not going in B. I just want to quickly open up this full one. I like to see. This kind of also helps to jog my memory. So, anyways, I'm not gonna say what I'm thinking. So, Marvel Avengers. So this is the one. Yes, this is the one with Loki as the villain. Um, guys, wait. Can I just share an opinion with you guys, real quick? So obviously, our first introduction to Loki was in Thor. He's right. This is like this is where he's the villain, right? In this Avengers. I think this was a really good Avengers. I'm trying to think. Um, yeah, this was a really good Avengers. I'm thinking now. I remember what happened. Um, so this is where Loki's the villain, right? I feel like this is the only movie that contains Loki in where Loki actually seems like a threat to anyone. Every other movie, when I see Loki, he can't fight. He's like, because his whole thing is deception, right? But in this movie, he's the main villain, and he uses that to his advantage to sort of want to take over the world. But in every other movie, he can't do much. He's actually just like, you know, he's mid. I really like the Loki series, by the way. I'm not a big fan of Marvel series, but the Loki series is one of the really good ones. But that's besides the point. In the movies, I just feel like he can't really do much. But in this movie, this is the only one where he's like somewhat a threat. So in here, he obviously tries to like take over. So he like, what do we call it? Takes over people's minds. Let's go with that. He gets a tesseract and he tries to like he brings these people out from in from space or wherever. These things, not the people, to try and like destroy the Earth and take over. And this is where the Avengers like get together and fight. So this was really really cool. The way everything came together with the getting the tesseract and the staff. The classic scene that we all know with Hulk just like tossing Loki around. Even that was actually a good indicator of how not the strongest Loki is. Like Loki needs his ability of like deception and stuff to actually do something. But even that classic scene was in there of like Hulk just like tossing Loki around, that sort of thing. So that was actually really good. So I'm gonna keep it in A tier. I think it was really good, but I think it's A tier vibes. Not everything can be. Oh, actually, this one might be S tier. This one might be S tier. Hmm. Is this one S tier? I'm gonna actually put it S tier. I'm going S tier. I'm going S tier. I'm doing it. We can change it later. It's happening. Okay. Next up, we've got Phase 2. Okay, so that's all the Phase 1 movies done. Let's just do a quick recap of Phase 1. So we've got Iron Man 1 to start us off, A tier, no doubt. And then we've got the Incredible Hulk, right? Yeah. Then we've got the Incredible Hulk. We went straight to D with that one. That one wasn't so great for me. It was all over the place. And then we come back in with Iron Man 2, which was also really good. where someone from his past, or like I guess his father's past, comes back in and tries to get rid of him. That one was also really good. And then we see the first Thor, which was decent. Um, I just felt like Thor was running around the whole time there, which is why I slotted him into B instead. And then we've got Captain America, the first Avenger, very, very solid. So, so good. And then we end off phase one with Marvel's Avengers. Okay, then we're going to phase two. Oh, let me not scroll too much. Then we're going to phase two. We start with Iron Man 3. Close this actually. Iron Man 3. Iron Man 3. Oh, this was the one he was feeling a lot sorry for himself a lot. I'm gonna put that one straight in B because I think it was still a decent movie. But this was the one where he was like, he had a lot of PTSD and, all of that sort of stuff. So it impacted a lot of what he did in the movie. As it should, But I think out of the three Iron Mans, I stand corrected. I'll probably have to check myself on this when we get to the end of the tier list. But I think this was my least favorite of the three Iron Mans. So we're gonna slot it in B. Then we've got Thor: The Dark World next, which is this one. This I thought was really good. I thought this was really good. This was definitely better than the Thor. Um, so this was the one. Let me just double check. This was the one where she touched the red substance, and then she had like the substance in a that was dangerous. She went with Thor back to Asgard, and then they tried to take it out, and the people that were looking for it came to Asgard and sort of tried to get it and destroyed a lot of things. So we've got Thor: The Dark World. I'm just trying to see. Oh, were the reviews bad for this? No, it wasn't. 67% on Rotten Tomato. Huh, not too bad, but your letterbox was 2.2 out of 5. Gee whiz. Yeah, so Jane gets sucked into a wormhole. So he takes her to Asgard, and then they try and come to get it and sort of destroy a lot of things that's happening in Asgard. That is also when they kill his mom as well. That was a bit emotional. Yeah, so there was a lot of good things that happened in here. So I thought this was really good compared to the first Thor. I really liked this one. The Dark World was the best, at best C tier for me. No, I really enjoyed the Dark World. I don't know if it's A tier, it might be B tier, but I think it was definitely better than Thor. So if I do end up moving it to B, then Thor is going all the way down to C, the first Thor. Oh wait. I'm gonna put this one in B, and I'm gonna do it now already. I'm gonna put this first Thor in C. Because I'm just thinking, putting it in B, and I'm gonna put this one in C. So you know what also I'm gonna say this now. What also irritated me about Thor, hey? This is why he's no longer my favorite Marvel superhero. Is because the reason why he was my favorite Marvel superhero is he's extremely powerful, guys. He is so powerful. So powerful. But in all of these movies, he just keeps going, oh, my hammer, oh, this, oh, that. He can literally command the lightning without his hammer. The hammer is just to channel it, which is all good and like it does help him like do better. But in these movies, he just keeps going, oh, where's my hammer? Oh, I need my hammer. Oh, this, oh, that. And we only really see him tap into the full power from the third one onwards. And like once in the third one. And then obviously in the later Avengers. So that is why I was like, nah, he's not my favorite anymore. Because I feel like he's so strong, but he's not always portrayed that way in these movies. And now just rewatching all of them again, I was like, I feel like it's very similar to my opinion on the Fantastic Four. I feel like if someone is strong, you are hinting at it, uh, you are proclaiming it in the movies, but we don't get to see it, then it's like pointless to me. So that's what I feel like they could have done in these first two Thors. I mean, obviously they want to ramp it up. So obviously by the time we got to to Ragnarok and to the Avengers, Infinity War and Endgame, that's where they probably wanted it to ramp up more. So I'm not saying they should have started with all of that power, but I feel like they could have given us a little bit more. That's just my opinion. After rewatching all of this. Anyways, then we've got Captain America: The Winter Soldier. Ugh, I mean this. It's also S tier. Well, I think all the Captain Americas are S tier. Honestly, I love the whole Winter Soldier story. I just love how all of it plays out. Like Bucky's, we don't know that Bucky's the Winter Soldier, and then all of a sudden we know that Bucky's the Winter Soldier, but then we realize that he doesn't have his memories and stuff like that. I just love how all of that played out. So that is gonna be S tier once again. Like, yeah, I feel like the whole Captain America and Bucky thread throughout the whole Marvel phase 1, 2, 3 was just chef's kiss, you know? Then we're gonna go to Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians of the Galaxy was actually pretty cool. Like, I like how this is one of the fun ones of it all. I think it's this. I can't see the images so nicely. Okay, it's this one. Yes. I'm gonna go 8 tier with Guardians of the Galaxy. I thought it was really good. I thought that was good. I don't have too much to say about it because it's like this. It's this fun movie, and they each have different skills and abilities that they bring to the table, and they form this team that become eventually the Guardians of the Galaxy. So, like, I don't have too much to say about this except that it's a really fun movie, and they did really well with it. Um, Avengers: Age of Ultron. This one. Oh, I think this one is gonna be. I think you guys are definitely gonna disagree with me on this one, but I think is this one the Age of Ultron? Which one is Age of Ultron? It's that one. Okay, you guys are definitely gonna disagree with me on this, but I'm going B tier. I'm going B tier with Age of Ultron. Oh no, no, it's not B tier. Maybe it's A tier. No, I think I'm gonna go B tier. I'm gonna stick with my gut on this one. We can change it another time. I think Avengers: Age of Ultron was B tier. Oh, but the whole Ultron thing and the way it came about was very cool, though. Oh my word, is it A tier? I don't know. Okay, it's either A or B. B for now. I really liked the way they played out Ultron, though. So actually, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, A tier for now. Stew Lad, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Hi, Vote. What, Wolfie? Don't kill me. It's A. It's A. You might be saying actually it's lower down. Okay, I think Ultron was good. I think it was good. I like the way it all played out, like how Ultron came to be, like from this brainchild of Iron Man and then Hulk, or what is he? Why do I keep forgetting his name in the movie? I keep forgetting his name in the movie. Um, what is Hulk's Bruce Banner? There we go. The brainchild of like first Iron Man and then bringing Bruce on board and then them coming up with this whole thing and then coming to life. No, not Vision. I was just talking about Bruce Banner. And then them bringing all of this together and like Jarvis and everything, obviously, and how Jarvis and Ultron had this fight, and Ultron became this is its own thing essentially, and yeah, I thought that was really cool. And they obviously in this one they also introduced the South African guy with Wakandan tech and stuff. That was where he was introduced. So This was very cool because of how that all played out, and this is how the villain like came into being. So actually, yes, that was very cool how that came about. So I'm actually gonna leave it at 8 here because I thought that was quite cool. Oops, we're not clicking on ads, guys. Okay, I'll accept an 8 here. Yeah, I think it's 8 here. I think so. I was just thinking like I can't put everything in A and S tier, but I can actually. I can. So yeah, that was pretty cool. That was cool. I think it was cool. Oh, and obviously we got to see, Wanda and stuff in this one as well, so it was cool. We had Hulk mess up South Africa in Asia. Yes, that was so funny actually that whole scene because this movie's quite old now. And just seeing the police bands and the stuff in Joburg and going like that's not how they look anymore. There's a theory it wasn't birthed from Vision. Remember, they found an AI from Hydra, so the thinking is that it might have been a bad AI from Hydra and not Jarvis. Oh, maybe. But Jarvis was there. Like Jarvis was definitely in it though. So yeah, but it was obviously all of the work that Iron Man and Bruce did that contributed to all of this. So a lot of that's why I say their brainchild was a lot of their thinking that contributed to all of it. But yeah, so Vision could have come from Jarvis. I'm a little confused. I'm getting mixed messaging from you, Kurt. But yes, yes. Okay, then we go on to Ant Man. Ant Man is solid. Ant Man is also gonna get a. I think the first Ant Man gets a. You know what? Ant Man just gonna get an 8 here. I'm not. I'm gonna be stingy. I'm gonna be stingy. Am I being too stingy? Ant Man's going 8 here. Ant Man and Guardians for me. Those are like the feel good Marvel movies. Very good, but like feel good. Nothing wow in their movies, in my opinion. Just like super feel good, really cool. And Ultron from the Bad, Hydra AI. Yes, but that's how that's my current assumption already. Except that, like I said, it's their brainchild as well, so their contributions. Yeah, Ant Man feel good. I like Paul Rudd, really cool. So really good movie, but it's going in eights. I don't think it's S. I don't think so. Okay, that is everything from phase 2. Shame, we're not gonna do another recap, eh? And then for phase 3, we got Captain America Civil War, which is this yo. Civil War is going S tier. See, all the Captain Americas. I was just, I told you guys this is what's gonna happen. Civil War is just good. It's like everyone on different sides of the coin fighting, like, well, same team, but on different sides of the coin. Like, some people wanted to join the, government, like, sign with the government and just be like, yeah, we your lapdogs. And the others were like, nah, not doing that. But then again, also the Bucky arc in Civil War. Obviously they wanted to run off and try and sort like Bucky out and find Bucky and all of this stuff. So everything just chef's kiss once again. Iron Man and Captain America's fight, just everything coming together. And then also even like at the end, how Iron Man finds out how his dad, how his dad died and everything. That was actually Bucky was responsible. But obviously not Bucky, but like Bucky as the Winter Soldier being controlled. So I just like everything was just, you know. So that's gonna be S tier. We expected it. S tier, yeah. Hydrate, thank you. I do need a hydrate. We got a Naksh. Noble, are you here? Am I too late for a horde night? I hope not. Um, Doctor Strange. Here we go. Doctor Strange is. Oh, Doctor Strange is also good. A tier. Doctor Strange is getting an A tier. I'm not gonna go S tier. Yeah, I think Doctor Strange is really good. He's cool. He's cool. He then becomes the timekeeper, and he's supposed to be one of the best of all time. But like how it all plays out is kind of cool. I quite like Doctor Strange's like character and like what it's all about. So I think I'm gonna go with A tier there. But I also don't have too much to say about that movie. So we're just gonna leave it at that, you know. And then we've got Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. This one, where is this? I think B for Guardian of the Galaxy Volume 2. And this one you guys are probably also gonna disagree with me on. But it was the whole he's the thing with his dad, hey? This was the thing with his dad. Um and yeah, I thought that I wasn't that excited by this whole thing. But like once again, feel good movie, so we'll start reading at B. That's what it gets. Spider-Man Homecoming is up next. I'm just gonna tell you guys from the start. I'm a huge Spider-Man fan. Stop clicking on the ads. There was a thing with his dad. Yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of that. Like I wasn't that into that storyline, but it was still another feel-good movie. I'm a huge Spider-Man fan. I know there's people on both sides of the coin that like prefer the older Spider-Mans, are not Tom Holland fans at all. I know that. I'm a huge Tom Holland fan, and especially a Tom Holland as Spider-Man fan because he feels very authentic Spider-Man. You know, the young Spider-Man, the kid-like Spider-Man. So I like that aspect that they brought to this new set of Spider-Man movies, and so S tier for me. Um, I like the humor in it, and I like how it. We love Ned, you know, and we love Aunt May. R.I.P. I like how they connect Spider-Man to Iron Man because it makes so much sense when you actually watch the movies and you get into it. How because Spider-Man is so smart. Like Spider-Man is like another Iron Man, not rich, not from a rich family or anything, and he's gonna make his way to MIT at some point. But he's almost like another Iron Man in the making, or he could be. He's just very smart, so it makes sense that they have this closer relationship, and so I like how they connect those with the movies as well. Hey Ansha, welcome in. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Okay, next we have Thor Ragnarok. This one is probably also gonna be a unpopular opinion, but I really liked Thor Ragnarok. So out of the three Thors, Thor Ragnarok's my favorite. I don't actually know, but I know quite a few people who I've spoken to about Thor Ragnarok have told me that it wasn't that great. I really liked it actually. Mostly. Why mostly? I know a lot of people who didn't like Ragnarok is because they started introducing a lot more humor to Thor from the third one, and then the fourth one was like a lot more humor, like very scaled. I like Thor humor. They did have a little bit of humor in the first Thor and then a little bit in the second Thor, so it didn't feel unnatural by the time it got to the third Thor. But because like I don't know who was the new director, the funny director who started taking over Thor, started introducing more and more humor. And so I know a lot of people didn't like that, but I thought it felt natural in Ragnarok specifically. So I liked that the humor aspect of Ragnarok, but I also liked the journey that Thor went on to get back to Asgard and save his sister and everything. So I did like that journey. And then getting to see a little bit of Valkyrie, and then how him and Hulk reconnected, after Hulk disappeared. And this is also the movie where we get to see Thor's like raw power when it comes to, I think, did he have his hammer? He didn't have his hammer at the end of the movie, but he had his lightning. And he fought just with his lightning, and we get to see like his raw power. And that's the Thor I like. So for me, this was a really good movie. So I'm keeping it an 8 year. And then obviously it ends with a nice lead into the Avengers and what's going to happen or how that's going to start. So for me, that was 8 year. Oh, then we get Black Panther. Black Panther is S tier. S tier. Guys, I got all the feels again when I watched this. Like, everything about Black Panther, from the way that he walks like with authority, which is good because he obviously becomes the king. So he walks with authority. He fights really good. Obviously, they have great tech. His theme song is, I just love his theme song. His theme song, Bucky's theme song, like not the bigger characters, but like his theme song and Bucky's theme song, for example. I really love it. It's like you hear it and you go, "Ooh, someone's coming." So Black Panther, S tier for me. Like everything about it. Him, his sister, his mother, the warriors, like so many good characters in here. The high tech, just his authority and stuff in the movie itself. I really loved it. So S tier to Black Panther. Then we get Infinity War. Obviously Infinity War. Which one is it? This one? No, that's Endgame. My bad. That's Infinity War. Infinity War S tier. Obviously, this is why I love phase 1, 2, 3. I absolutely loved how every character got the time to shine, and then how every story built up to this huge moment in Infinity War. It was the way they wrote all of this together was peak Marvel, peak Marvel. So Infinity War, really good. What I also liked is like Thanos was one of the best villains for me. So Thanos has a villain, and then he has his mission and his goal, and that's all. Like, even the fact that he gets the Infinity Stones and then he achieves his goal, he can literally use those stones to do so much more. But he's true to what his mission is. And once that was done, he was like, I have no need for the stones anymore. So like Thanos as a villain was also for me really, really good. So I really like that. So 10-10 for Infinity War. And then we get Ant-Man and the Wasp. This was good. Also, another feel-good movie. So I'm just going to slot it into A. This is where we get to see a little bit of, what's her face? The one in Thunderbolts. The one that, is it Ghost? Is it Ghost? Is this one Ghost? I keep forgetting. But we get introduced to her and what happened to her, and then them trying to find her, the Wasp's mom in the quantum realm and everything. So this one is really cool, and it ends up forming a basis for how they sort of go about Endgame and defeating Thanos. So we're gonna go with 8 tier there, and like I said, feel good movie as always. Then we've got it's Captain Marvel next. Yes. Then we've got Captain Marvel. Guys, okay, Wolfie, this is where you're not gonna agree with me at all. Maybe it's B tier now. Actually, maybe. Okay, I'm gonna put Captain Marvel in B tier. It's fine. It's okay. Listen, it's either gonna be B or C for me. Captain Marvel, she's like super powerful once again. She's like the Captain Marvel. She's like she's supposed to be like the most powerful. But I don't know. I'm just not the biggest Captain Marvel fan. Like, I can't really tell you why. Because she's like super powerful. She's super strong. She can do what she wants to do. She's like constantly saving and overseeing all of the universes and other galaxies and stuff. So she always makes mention of there's other galaxies that don't have you guys. So I need to kind of be there for them. But I'm not the biggest fan of Captain Marvel. So I'm gonna make it a B. I would have put it in C, to be honest, but I'm gonna put it in B because she really is cool. She really is cool. I'm just not the biggest fan. So with trying to be not too biased, I'm gonna slot it in for B. And I know Wolfie's probably gonna be like, what are you saying? And I'm so sorry, I didn't respond to you. I'm doing good. I'm doing really good. We had a good week and a good Friday today. How are you doing? I was done at 6. Nice, lekker. That's good to hear, Claire, as well. And she also had a super busy day. I think I had a kind of a busy day, but not too bad. Not too bad. And it's weekend now, so can't really complain. Okay, and then Endgame is going S tier. Endgame is like so good. Like, I don't even know what to say. Um, I really enjoyed Endgame because, I mean, there's no real need to say why, but it was so cool how everyone came together. Like, there's so many good moments in this movie. From the stuff like in Infinity War, Thanos tells Thor you should have gone for the head because if you went for the head, you would have actually killed Thor. We like literally start Endgame off and he goes for the head. Um and he was like, I went for the head. Ant-Man coming back and figuring out a plan. Um, them executing the plan and then Thanos still figuring out what they're doing. Everything down to how Thor gets back his hammer. And also I forgot to mention in Ragnarok, guys, I did love Thor's haircut. Um, Everything down to how Thor got a new hammer. Um, Everything down to how only everyone who was still around was fighting Thanos and his army. And then we discover that Captain America can carry the hammer. It was so funny. I actually didn't realize this I think it was Iron Man 2. No, not Iron Man 2. Age of Ultron, eh? I think it was Age of Ultron where they were all trying to pick up Thor's hammer. And then no one could pick it up. But it like when Captain America went to go and pick it up, it like nudged just a little bit, and Thor's face went so nervous, and then he didn't pick it up. And the theory was that Captain America could always pick up Thor's hammer, but he didn't want to do that in front of everyone. Like it's because of Thor's hammer. He wanted it to just be that only Thor can pick it up, so that's why he didn't do it. Because he's just that guy. And I was like, oh, I just like Captain America so much more now. So it was so cool that we got to see him in Endgame. He could pick up the hammer. So him and Thor sort of swap out hammers in Endgame as well, which is so cool. So that was really cool. And Thor, we got to see like Thor's full power in there as well, which I'm such a huge fan of. So that was good. And then we get to see how Thanos' full army comes in. And then we get to see how everyone else who came back now after the whole plan also comes in. Just as Thor looks very defeated. I mean, not Thor, Captain America looks very defeated. But he gets up. And as he gets up, he's like tight. He like has a cut in here and he tightens it. And he's like, I can do this all day. But he looks so defeated. And then everyone just comes in through those like circle thingies that all the time people do. Everyone just comes in and he literally looks so relieved after that moment. Like, I remember sitting in the cinema there and everyone is just cheering. Like watching Endgame in the cinema was a peak cinema experience for me. Like everyone cheering and everyone just feeling the moment together. Endgame was just peak cinema, honestly. Anyway, so literally S tier in every single moment of that movie. It was so good. Hey, Mike Larry, welcome in. Thor's hammer is Mjolnir. Mjolnir. I never know if I'm pronouncing it right, but that's the hammer. Endgame was good? Yes, okay. Very good tier list day. Wolfie, what did you think of my Captain Marvel placement? I don't know if you were here when I told you Captain Marvel for me is probably a C, but I'm putting it in B because she's very, very strong and powerful and cool, but I'm just not the biggest fan. And I can't tell you why. That's just how it is. Hey, Adamantis, welcome in. Mew Mew. It's not Mew Mew, it's Milno. Milno. How you doing, Adamantis? All right, let me close these thingies up. How do I Can I download this? No! Okay, guys, we have a video of me doing the tier list. So even though it's empty now, I'll try to do it again later. But we literally have the whole video of it. So I can just go back and do it later. I'll download it and then we can put it in the Discord, okay? I'll do that. I will do it. Okay.